I heard somebody out there say it's about time, and you could not be more right. One more round of applause for these two. Let them take a seat among you, please. Now, if that's not an ostentatious enough of an entrance for you, wait till you hear this next part. So, clearly, they didn't have a big entourage to join them. And because of that, we've chosen to focus on the history of these two and what brought us all here tonight. Are you guys ready for a story? You really don't know what you're agreeing to. Britt and John met through their mutual friend Katie, who worked with the bride at a preschool and had also known John from college. Britt had been single just 2 weeks when Katie tried hooking the two of them up on a date. But Britt had not met him and knew nothing about him and was still in the process of recovery from her previous relationship. So she was like, no thanks, Katie. Blind dates are not my thing. Little did Britt know that long before, John had told Katie that he had been creeping her on Facebook. Oh, you have no idea. But Katie said Britt was seeing someone, but after some persistence, now that she was single, John asked Katie to work some magic and try to get Britt to agree to a date. And she did, just to appease Katie. Though she gave in to Katie's persuasion, Britt figured she had better stalk John on Facebook herself a little bit just to see what she was going to get into. She found pictures of him in a cowboy hat. One of him dressed up like a clown, and another just awkwardly looking into the camera and not smiling whatsoever. At that moment, folks, our bride could think of just two things. One, oh my God, who was this nut job? And two, I am gonna kill Katie. Katie, would you please stand and show us that you're still alive after all this? So when Britt and John first met over a group dinner, because gotta be safe, it would be at Jake's house in North Syracuse. Jake, would you kindly stand? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the second of the co-conspirators responsible for all of us being here tonight. So at his house, meeting John for the first time, she had her eye on a big bottle of wine that she thought she might drink all by herself. Then she found out that John doesn't drink at all. Folks, it was not looking good, was it? You know what the best part about that was? He was looking pretty good. Turns out our groom was a lot cuter in person than on Facebook and was unexpectedly charming. And it's a good thing too, because dinner that night was none other than Sloppy Joe's. Not exactly a tactful meal of choice for a first date, would you say? So when they talked, John was so nervous that he ended up consuming an entire bag of rainbow sprinkles that was sitting on the table. At one point, he had asked Jake, who was actually Katie's husband, by the way. You seen how this is all coming together? He asked Jake if he could sneak out the side of the house and run. But between Britt's wine and John's rainbow something, these two managed to hit it off. They had their first kiss watching Dawn of the Dead. And he brought his dog Wolfie on their first real date. He told Britt beforehand that if Wolfie liked you, you were in. If not, we simply could not talk anymore. What did Wolfie do, folks? Comes right in and jumps on her lap. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest is history. So now, in case you guys don't know, our groom is a numbers guy. He actually did the math and calculated that Britt has been in his life for exactly 22% of it. And he's been in hers for 35%. Starting with today, they aim to make it 100. She is his best friend, his travel companion, and he is her compass to help her stay on course. That friendship, those travels, and that compass has led them and all of you here tonight. So John, Britt, once more, stand and receive the applause of your guests. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Team Lanite. Make it loud for them. And now, once again, these two are going to take a very much deserved seat, and dinner will be served shortly. Thank you for making that a grand entrance, ladies and gentlemen.